I just took a shit. I just took a shit. I just took a shit. Guys, oh, I'm so sorry. I turned on the stream and I thought to myself, I'm just going to take a quick shit. Just like a really quick, wait for people to come in. I'm going to take a quick shit. And that took a long time. And let me just say, that was one of the messiest cleanups I've ever had in my entire life. So let me just start it off with a bang here. I'm just going to go straight right into it. What I had today was I had Chipotle. And here's the thing that's stupid about that is that I have an entire pizza in my fridge. And I decided, well, let me go. I had to go outside anyways, which, you know, I never go outside. But I went and got Chipotle because it was there. And guess what? I had a craving. Couldn't help it. Couldn't resist it. Got Chipotle. And let me just say, the messiest shit of my entire life. So I'm really sorry about that. Let me restart the music here. I just want to restart that. Let's get that going. We got about a 4-hour playlist and maybe a 4-hour stream. I don't know. Kelly Greens, welcome. First time chatter. Kelly Greens, miss you here. I had a craving to shit my pants. Ivy Isabel, welcome. I did get Chipotle, and it's stupid because you were with me when we got that entire pizza, and that thing is in my fridge right now. And it gave me a great craving to shit my pants. So today's stream, where I'm gonna call my dad up, and we're gonna give him a kiss on the lips. No, we're not going to do that. No, what we're going to do... Listen, I've been playing this game kind of decently throughout the week, which is kind of unusual, but I have just been looking at my penis and thought, this looks small. And then, so I wanted to work on it. And what I've been doing is I've actually gotten a couple of these weapons so far. What did I get here, actually? I got something recently. Oh, okay, well, I got... Oh, the Tonkor. I got the Tonkor here. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Oh my god. Got the Tonkor here. I got the Hind here, the Kuva Hind. And I think that's the only two I got. But I figured out that it takes me about... I think 3 hours to farm each weapon, so it takes a lot of fucking time. So I don't know how much I'm going to be helping people here today play the game. It's getting hot in here. Let me turn on this fan. I don't know how many times. I don't know if I'm going to be helping anyone here today, but what I will be doing is if people got questions in here, you know, I'll answer it. This is a bubble gun. It's broken. I might just shit my pants though again. In the middle of eating that Chipotle, I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but no, in the middle of eating it, sometimes with certain food, if I'm eating it, I can tell immediately if I'm gonna have diarrhea or not. And usually I don't from Chipotle, but this time there was something wrong. I don't think that steak was cooked too much. So I'm a little cautious of that, and I might just have to go to commercial break at some point. Not just yet. No sprinkles.
I suck your dick for you.
But Tiffany, could you get out here? God, I love her. She's so cute. Ivy Isabel, I blame the pizza. You know what? Actually, Isabel, I kind of agree. I do think that pizza, especially because we had the pizza so late at night, that I think that really hurt. Because I actually woke up today. Actually, when I dropped you off, I felt a rumble and a grumble, and I knew I wasn't stable. Yeah, there was something wrong there for sure, though, I think, with that pizza. But guess what? I'm gonna continue to eat it. I'm gonna eat that fucking pizza. I don't give a fuck who's at the top. You know, I got some new things here I'll be playing throughout the... I got just a couple sounds here that I added. And then we'll get to the game shortly here. I know I'm teasing you a little bit, but, you know, here... I got some new sounds here.
I bought yogurt!
That one's not new. But this one's new.
It's your yogurt.
Yes, it is. And
I'm making a pizza. What do you think I should put on it?
Speaking of pizza, what do you think we should put on it? You know?
I am a wiener.
Probably wieners.
I'm making a pizza. What do you think I should put on it? Wieners.
I feel like that sound is maybe a little bit loud.
I got bored, sir.
But I got bored and I wanted to make it. So, Ivy, Izzy, Bell, you said no, my stomach's been fucked. It's been ducked. Fucked and ducked. Do you think your stomach's been fucked because of some other reasons? Oh man, I gotta shit my pants here at some point. I'm feeling a rumble and a grumble. No, diarrhea is the worst, but here's something about diarrhea. I would much rather have diarrhea than have than vomit. I would much rather have diarrhea than vomit. Because vomit is easier to deal with, whereas vomiting is like, really feels like, you know, something's wrong. I mean, obviously something's wrong. You're throwing up. That Chipotle is getting straight to my noggin. Let me just say what I'm drinking here today. I'm drinking a I'm drinking a creamy root beer, but it's a Zevia. So it's creamy, juicy, thick, and cummy. Yeah.
Yo, man, you sure you don't gotta take a shit?
Oh, that get me wet. Oh, what's up, dude? What's up? No, that's the guts. Ooh. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to Blood Farts 420. Hey, Blood Farts. Hey, I hope you saw that highlight I made on the old Discord there. I think I added you. That's a special one to you, brother. Yeah, I thought that was funny. It made a little rhyme, and I ain't got time to pay the crime. Damn!
Yep, I've been drinking again.
I wish I'd been drinking again. You know, maybe today I'll be a stream where we get drunk. Probably not. Probably shouldn't, honestly. Maybe shouldn't. Not on a stream. But one day. All right, so we're after any Kuva weapon with a toxin, you know, thing. I'm looking for... I went through all of the tier lists for all the Kuva weapons, and I found what the top, like, what's, like, the best elemental thing for the weapon. And, Toxin is really the big majority, and Saren Prime, which is what I'm playing right now, this character, gives that elemental bonus. But some of them are a little bit... Some of them have heat. They really, like, require heat, and some of them require, like, electricity. Very few, though. It's like the Kuva Grattler. Like, that is better for... It is better for heat. Yeah, heat is better on the Kuva Grattler. But you know, I guess it doesn't really matter. Really, the only reason I want this is for mastery rank, so I don't care too much. But Isabel says I should chug a beer after every mission. I think that's going to be a very short stream if I do, and I'm probably going to be shitting and pissing.
Oy, muy caliente.
It will be spicy for sure, but that would be funny. One of these days, after I fucking, I didn't even take a sip of this. Give me a goddamn minute.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done.
By the way, Isabel, there, are you watching on your iPhone or are you watching on a you watch it on a fucking computer? Because I do want to test whether or not that delay is better. Like if there is a huge delay when you're on a phone. Because I have a feeling there might be. I should chug a beer. I should suck a fart out of my own asshole. Fuck, where is it?
Suck a fart out of my ass!
There we go. There we go. That's a new sound right there. Now the voice there, you know, something I don't like about soundboards is like, how do you know what, hold on, sorry. How do you know? Oh, I already have this weapon, the Kuvasir. I already got that. How do you know what some of these soundboards are from? And so, this one with the suck a fart out of my ass.
Suck a fart out of my ass!
That's from Rocco Bodie of Mega 64. There's a video called Gamer Wars, and it's one of the guys is representing Xbox, another guy is representing the PlayStation, another guy is representing Nintendo, and they're all arguing with each other about which was the best console. But Rocco here is representing PlayStation. He says it's the best console, and he says suck a fart out of my ass to one of the other people he's arguing with. And that is a quote that I've always thought about, because I would love to suck a fart out of your ass.
Suck a fart out of my ass!
Thank you very much for watching. I love you. Sorry, that Chipotle really took it out of me. Isabella's on the phone right now, cooking in the kitchen, hot chicken. Tell me what I'm missing. Transfer to the computer afterwards. You should. You should. Hold on here. I didn't get a weapon. That's right. Okay, we're gonna just keep doing this over and over again. They actually did something with the Kuva weapons. If you ever are out there in the world farming this, is in the past it used to just be random when you're farming Kuva shit. But now, if you don't accept a Kuva thing, like the last thing I just got was a Kuva Seer, and I didn't accept it. I just kind of killed him and moved on. Because I didn't accept that, that's going to go lower down on the totem pole, and then now the other weapons that I'm actually after will show up. So it gives you a little bit, it's a little bit easier of a time trying to farm these weapons out. Because like what was hard before is I was trying to farm out the Kuvazar, and dude, the fucking like rate for that to drop took forever. So I was there just like doing this mission over and over and over again until that thing finally appeared. But you don't necessarily have to worry about that. I mean, it would suck though if like you're doing a mission and going through absolutely every single one of them to find that one that you want and finally get it. So like this sucks because it's giving me all the pistol ones, and I have all the pistol ones already. So fuck my ass, that's for sure. But we're just gonna keep doing it. Gonna keep loving it. I don't want to, I'm afraid to repeat myself a little too much here, but something I did buy for myself over the weekend. Well, maybe actually pretty much after this last week's stream, is I got a laptop. I don't know if you were here last week. We were talking about laptops and wanting a laptop, and I did end up actually purchasing a laptop. It's not good. It's not great. It's got like a 1060 GTX fucking graphics card in it. It's not great, but guess what it does? It plays Warframe. And guess what else it does? It plays World of Warcraft. And guess what else it does? It plays Guild Wars 2. And that's all the games that I pretty much play anyways on a computer. So, and I'm sure it's going to run like fucking Overwatch. And I'm sure it'll run some other fucking games like that. I hate how much headspace there is when I'm sitting with this webcam, so apologize me moving that. Already better than mine. Blood Farts 420. I'm sorry, I know that's not your name, but I love to call you that. What's going on? What's wrong, brother? What's your computer like? Obviously, are you on a laptop or are you on a PC? Because obviously you're running Warframe. I mean, you're playing it pretty well there. I'm running a 1050. Oh, okay. Well, sometimes that graphics card isn't what matters, and sometimes maybe you got the other parts. Maybe you got enough RAM. the thing that about the laptop, it's only got fucking 8 gigabytes of RAM, so that's not the greatest thing ever. But also I notice, dude, it's only really when I run Warframe on that laptop, but that laptop, the fan goes like 0 to 100 and it's like, whoa, like is this thing gonna explode? But I mean, it's a laptop, so it's gonna have to chug a little bit. But also something that makes me a little bit nervous is if you check the like, if you check Task Manager and you look at how much the percentage of CPU. I mean, that thing like kind of, when I'm playing Warframe, that thing is saying like 100% usage, and that's like kind of like, I mean, like if I check this computer right now, what I'm on right now, and I'm looking at performances, I guess that's pretty high up. I'm at like 50%, 60% right now, but I also do have like a million other things running. But like that laptop, it's like 80%. It's like sometimes goes down to 60%, but it's generally like 80% fucking. Oh, I didn't even check this. 80% to 100% CPU usage, which is like, yikers, you know. Fucking Kuva, dude, it's giving me all the pistols. I don't fucking want the pistols. Bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. You know, I'm nervous once I get done with farming these Kuva weapons and moving on to the sister of fucking Parvo shit, because that's going to be not fun. I really don't like the having to do that Granum Void shit. And then you have to like kill a certain amount of time, things in a certain amount of time, and I don't know. It's not going to be good. What do you say here? Bloodstone, i7, 1050, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte. I mean, that's not terrible. I imagine you're running the Windows off of the SSD. You get the 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's probably better on your, You're doing all right. That's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, if just for playing dumb shit like this. Because, like, I don't do anything too crazy on a fucking computer, you know? So, I mean, like, I guess I do video editing stuff, which does take a lot of... I mean, I have a shitload of RAM just because of that. But it's funny. If you look at video editing, like, specs and what you need for that type of shit, they don't... There's, like, not really a straightforward answer. Like Adobe Premiere says they require more cores than they do like RAM. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Everything wants RAM. I don't know. It's just weird shit like that. I don't know what the fuck they... And I'm not the most tech savvy person. I mean, like, I can read what you just said and like I know what all that stuff is, but also like I don't know how great that does compare to like some of the shit I got. I just kind of have a general sense like, oh yeah, I know that that's decent. And I know that that is, I mean, that's obviously kind of like, you're probably like 7 fucking years old. I mean, my shit's like, I think my shit, when did I build this computer? I think it built this computer in like 2000, I built it in 2000, No, I probably built it in 2000 like 14. No, 2017. Either 2016 or 2017. So, I mean, that's pretty old, but it still runs like... You know, I could play Cyberpunk on here. I can't have the best graphics, but, you know, I could run that shit. Maybe that shouldn't be a good benchmark for a game to test, but I mean, that game is kind of graphically very intense and a lot to deal with, so... Dude, the last, like, high graphics game I think I played, besides Cyberpunk, was probably, Control. If anyone's ever played that game, that is a great game. If you like weird Half-Life shit, I'm trying to think of another game that's kind of like that. Half-Life, Portal. I mean, it's all the same universe, but it reminded me a lot of that universe, if you ever played Control. It's the game with that ginger bitch on it. She's like... I don't know what her fucking name is. She's actually like a famous actor. She's not famous, but she's been in a lot of things. Did I spawn the weapon or not? Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Got a little snot in the back of the throat there. Oh, that's probably really good. It's giving me all pistols. What the fuck is happening right now? Hold on, let me show a picture of Control real quick. Here's the thing, though. I don't know if you ever played the Batman games, but in the Batman games, you know, everywhere you go, there's like a little item you can pick up that gives you like a biography about something or someone, or like it gives you like actually, you know what's a better example is Assassin's Creed. Everywhere you go in like the Assassin's Creed games, there's like, you know, like you can read up on some shit, and it's like, who the fuck is gonna sit there and do all that shit? Fucking nobody. Fucking nobody's gonna read all that shit. And something that I didn't like about Control is that everywhere you go, you cannot step into one fucking room in that game without picking up something that has like a giant text of shit. And it's like, if you really want to get into the story of that game, you gotta like, you have to read that shit. So, I'm actually really surprised how many people didn't play this game. This is Control. It's the one, this probably looks familiar. You've probably seen it around, but maybe you never played it. But it's a really cool game just in terms of like gameplay and like just if you're into like weird sci-fi worlds, it is really cool. But you're gonna fucking probably watch an analysis video after you're done with it, because that's what I did. So
Peanut butter.
yeah, it's something about peanut butter. Shit. Is this still here? Did I do this right? You guys trying to smoke weed? Sorry, my bad. Yeah, actually, you know what? Does anyone, the fuck? Does anyone play Assassin's Creed games? I feel like the last Assassin's Creed game I played was like, oh, I don't know. Maybe Black Flag? But I didn't really play that one. Like the last one I really played was probably Assassin's Creed Unity, and that game was fucking dog shit. Assassin's Creed Unity, if you ever fucking played it, it was the one that it's set in France. That game had some fucking bugs, and I thought, oh, it's because I'm on PC. You know, this Assassin's Creed game just isn't running too well. Nope. That game was fucked up on every console. Every version of that game was all fucked up. I don't know. I remember I was like, because usually when I get an Assassin's Creed game, at least when I was a kid playing them, I would fucking complete the shit out of those. Like I'd collect everything and like, you know, like, but like, dude, when the game comes out every single year, you can't fucking do that. You can't. I don't know. You can't fucking 100% an Assassin's Creed game that's coming. That's like, imagine like Call of Duty had a bunch of like collectibles or like some fucking, I don't know, like some, I don't know. You wouldn't 100% that every year. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, yeah, I don't know. God, you know what Assassin's Creed I played the most though was Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which was weird because like, why that one? Because that one, so this is what happened. They had Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, and then Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which was continuation of the second game. So you had Ezio, which was the main character in the second game, and Brotherhood was the continuation of his story. And fucking, oh, the Kuva heck, God, it's just giving me all the ones that I already got. And then there was another one. I think it was like Assassin's Creed like Revengeance or some shit, or like Resurrection or something, but it was like the third game. No, Assassin's Creed Revelations, I'm pretty sure is what it was called. It's like Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and then Revelations, and that was like the full story of Ezio. But for some reason, I got that Brotherhood one, and I 100% that shit. I did everything there was to do in that game. I love that game. I remember there was a winter. It was my sophomore year of high school. It was winter. Got that game for Christmas. I was depressed as shit. Fucking touching my small, insignificant little fucking wiener. Oh. Playing the shit out of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Another game I tried to 100% to complete, which was a nightmare, a fucking nightmare, was Batman Arkham Knight. It was the third Batman game. Well, I guess technically the fourth, but I don't consider Origin because it wasn't made by the same people, right? Isn't that the name of it? Hold on. Everyone's confused. I'm confused. There's the Batman Arkham Asylum, which is the first one. Batman Arkham City, and then Batman Arkham Knight is the third one. But in the middle of City and Knight, you had Origin, and that was made by different people, but it played the same and everything. Arkham fucking Knight, dude. I played the shit out of that game. I fucking got almost every Riddler trophy. There was a certain point that I gave up. I think I only had like 5 more to get, but I just couldn't figure him out. And I said, fuck it. I'm gonna kiss my dad on the lips. Yeah. Fuck that shit. You know what's funny? Of 100%ing games, I wasn't even thinking about it, but Warframe is a game that I would love to 100%. And, you know, it's kind of weird because you can't really 100% an MMO completely because it's an ever-evolving thing. It's going to keep going, you know? But, when I mean 100%, I mean the, like, this profile shit. So, like, equipment. Except for, what the shitty thing about this is I don't think you can get everything in here. You have to, like, you'd have to be, like, at a thing. Like, there's some weapons in here that you can't get. I'm pretty sure you had to be there, like, during a certain time. Like, during an event to get them. But maybe that's not true. I don't know. I haven't really gone through every single weapon. But when I mean 100%, I mean get all of this shit. That's what I mean by 100%. It's getting all of these weapons, all of these sentinels and shit, and everything. Just get all this shit. And I just don't know that, I don't know if I can do it. Now, how long did it take you to be the level you're at now? Well, let me just say, Izzy Bell, you maybe will not like the answer of how many... I want you to guess how many hours I have on this game. Just give me a guess. Give me a guess of how many hours you think I've put into this game.
Interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno. Change of plans. Ignore your original objective. Leave nothing alive.
It's pretty bad. It's gonna be a real bad. Let me actually... I don't even know how to look at that. I mean, I do know how to look at that. Oh my god. 143 hours. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Izzy Bell. Hold on, real quick. Let me just pause here. So I want to clarify real quick that this probably is a lot of it is AFK, just leaving the game on and then like leaving, or like leaving the game on and taking a nap, or leaving the game and just not playing the game actually and probably just leaving it on. But probably a solid majority of it is me just actively playing the game every single day. But let me just go ahead and show you here. Not quite 5,000, not there, but if we look right here, actually maybe I shouldn't show you that, but we're not going to look right there. But I have 1,650 hours played of this game. And that's not even really anything compared to some of the people that play this game. Some people have probably... I think some people have like probably what close to what Bloodstone 420 said, like 4,000 hours. But I've been playing this game off and on since for the past 4 years. So no, I'm not still over. No, I'm at 1,600. I'll write it. I'll write it. That is how much I'm at. So, yeah, quite a bit, quite a lot. Let's just say I didn't have much of a life. I still maybe don't, and I like it. So I like it. I like this game. I like it a lot. it's actually kind of crazy. You'd think after that many hours, like, how are you not bored? And let me say, I go through phases. Now, real quick, I want to just stop and say, Isabel, this game specifically, Warframe, has nothing on it compared to World of Warcraft.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to
Yeah, that's 68 days of my life playing this game. That's pretty sick. That's cool. Now, World of Warcraft, let me just try and think about that. If like, because not only did I play a shitload of that during COVID for like pretty much 2 years straight, I played that game many summers, all day, every single day for about 3 months. All day, every day. So it is probably at this point, maybe at 6,000 hours. In total, if I say I go up to the pearly gates, right, and you know, God has the magical book that tells you all the things that you did, and he says, and I ask him how many hours did I play World of Warcraft for, he'd probably say around 6,000. 21 days out of each year on a 4-year scale. That's not that bad. It's more than 21 days. Well, if Warframe, sure, but. God, actually, let's see. This last New Year's. So yeah, like probably actually. Let me think about that. Probably from October to January, the end of January, I was playing Warframe every single day, probably. So that's when my hours really went up, because before I think I had about, like at the start of this year, I think I had about like 800 hours or something. And then when I went on to, when I got really sick in December and just like had nothing to do but play Warframe. So, yeah, the hours really bumped up during that. And then also, like, I mean, shit, I'm doing the stream here, and I'm doing the stream probably, you know, putting in hours now, because that's like, I'd stream like for like 6 hours playing this game pretty much the entire time. But like, even, I don't know if you notice, you probably do, sometimes I'm not even fucking playing the game and I'm just sitting here talking. So it's not like I'm really playing it. The thing is just kind of counting up the hours. Well, I burped and it smelled exactly like Chipotle, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about it. It's okay. No, so 270 days played for WoW. That's crazy. So my buddy, probably both Heels Loot and Strange Tamer, who have been in here, they God, well, first of all, Strange Tamer, that guy, he has not stopped playing WoW since like COVID happened. So let's see. World of Warcraft Classic came out in 2019. It was September of 2019, I believe. And so already the guy was playing the game for like all day, every day. And then like quarantine happened, and then we were all really playing that game every day, like all day, like more than 12 hours. And he still pretty much is. If actually, let me just check my friends list real quick. Let me just look. Let me just see if he's on. He doesn't play as much. I look at my friends list and I don't see Strange Tamer playing like all the time, but I mean, he's still on there for like a decent amount of time. That guy probably has like, he has to have like, yeah, he's on right now. He's playing the game. I don't even know. Oh, I don't even know. That guy probably has to have like over 10,000 hours at this point. I don't even know. I don't know. It has to be, if you're saying 270 days played for WoW, he has to be like at a year. He has to be like 364. He has to be more than that. Probably more than that. Which, that's cool. No, just kidding. I don't know. There's something. I mean, the thing is also he's not like he can't like do anything else though because he's got like a fucking broken. I shouldn't be talking about his medical shit, but it doesn't matter. Fuck him. You know, I love him. I want to have sex with him, but he has like a fucking broken ankle, so it's like he can't really like do anything besides like play a fucking video game. So can't really blame the guy. But you know,
Stay focused.
yeah.
There's a heavy unit.
Oh, there's a fucking Grattler, but god damn it. I can't fucking, I don't even have the fucking right fucking frame on for that shit. If you could only play one video game for the rest of your life, oh man, that would be fucking terrible. If I could only play one video game for the rest of my life, I don't even know. It probably would have to be World of Warcraft. Yeah, it probably would be World of Warcraft. Just because there is so much to do. I don't think it's that bad because of how much I think about how many hours are spent on a phone every day by each person. I mean, yeah. Well, I think there's also something to be said about like I don't know. I mean, like if you think of it in terms of productivity, you know, like obviously playing World of Warcraft isn't a very productive thing to do, but like whereas someone on their phone who maybe is an influencer, like yeah, that probably is a really productive thing for them to be doing. Like that actually, like they need to do that because their job is not waking up at 9 a.m. and working until 5 p.m. You know, what their job is their like phone and influence and being a like, oh my god, look at my tits, yeah. So real quick, I just want to look at this weapon here. No. Let's see here. We're looking at the Kuva Grattler. I just want to make sure that maybe heat is the best thing. Because if I can use Toxin for this weapon instead. See, like the number one says heat. That says heat. That says heat. That says magnetic. That says heat. Cold. Toxin. I'm seeing more heat than I'm seeing anything else. So we're switching. We're sticking. We're fucking. We're sticking. We're sticking it in. We're sticking with. I don't know. We're sticking with heat on the Grattler there. Just because I want to do what's optimum. What's the meta? I mean, you know, another game I could say that I could play all the time is this game. Like, cause I just think about how long I have been playing this game, and it's not. It's like, I don't know. But in terms of like things and variety to do, I don't know. World of Warcraft just has so many. I mean, World of Warcraft has been a thing since 2004. You know, I mean, there's a lot of things to do in a game that's been around for 10 plus years, you know? So, yeah, probably World of Warcraft. Because if we're talking about World of Warcraft, we're not just talking about playing the classic versions of World of Warcraft. We're talking about retail, too. And retail is still going and still evolving. And so I'd probably would play that. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I really wish we could get started on farming one of these fucking weapons, but
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point.
yeah, but I don't know. I probably like other MMOs that would come out. Here's the thing though, MMORPGs like Warframe, like World of Warcraft, they're kind of a dying breed. I mean, not really. I would say World of Warcraft, that type of MMO, is a dying breed. You know, like that adventurer, Lord of the Rings looking type of game. You know, MMOs that come out are like now, they're like Warframe now, where they're not really like an open world HUD kind of thing. It's kind of like instant based things. I don't know. It's like a weird hybrid MMO, in my opinion. Kind of a weird thing. Yeah. God, that Chipotle burrito really just took it all out of me. Really just sucked the life out of me. Really sucked me off. Sucked me dry. Oh shit, I need to get this weapon though. Kill 20 enemies. Also, the fucking Nora's Choice missions are ending on July 10th. And it's kind of making me think, oh shit, maybe I should be getting some of those rewards. God, it's giving me all the ones that I already have. I just got this one already. Fuck me. Must be around here somewhere. Now, when I was a child, when I was a young boy, I took a shit. I don't know how that song goes, but you know what I'm talking about. You know, I always get, and maybe you'll laugh at this, I always get My Chemical Romance, which I'm pretty sure was the song I was just singing, or by the band that you get what I'm saying. I always get My Chemical Romance and oh fuck, what's Jared Leto's band? 10 Seconds to Mars, 12 seconds, something to Mars, 12 Seconds to Mars, 10 seconds, 30 Seconds to Mars, 12 Seconds to Mars. I always get, yeah, I always get those confused. God, we need to get one of these fucking weapons already. You know, I'm not so sure we're gonna be seeing some new faces in here today because I did change my title a little bit. Said answering your questions while farming Kuvalich, while usually it's helping new and existing players in Warframe. And unfortunately, I really did want to farm out these Kuva weapons today. So, you know, maybe if I notice that we're not getting any new faces in here, because I mean, ultimately that is what's fun, is seeing new people in here. But I did change my title here today to answering your questions while farming Kuvalich. Oh fuck. So you know, that might hinder the fresh conversations in here, but that's okay. That's okay. Maybe just for a little bit. Maybe I'll get one weapon here and then we'll switch the title back and we can do some other we can help some people in the game. Or, you know, maybe we'll I don't know, maybe we'll fucking fuck each other's asses and then spit on each other. I don't know. Does that sound good to you? Sounds good to me. You know, sometimes I catch myself talking on the stream. There's this lady in this jazz radio station here. God damn it. It's giving me every single fucking weapon I already have. There's this, I listen to jazz radio here. And there's one MC, and I do not fucking like her. Because the way that she talks. She's like, oh my god, guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm so happy you can be here with me today. You can join us today. And it's like, bitch, you don't fucking know who I am. Shut the fuck up. And also, the jazz music that she plays, fuck her. I don't like her music. I know, but I want to farm my shit. Izzy? Belle? I guess I could change it back, but... Fine. 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 Let's change it. We're gonna change it. Change it. We're gonna change it. Ooh. How do I do that, actually? Oh, is that what I should write? Yeah. All right, fine. I will. Well, I don't even know. Actually, if I go on to Twitch here and I look at browse here, if I go to brazers.com, Jesus, and can you turn this fucking shit off? If I go to Warframe here. Actually, let me just see. Because sometimes you can't actually see the entire title of a stream. So you do want it to be relatively short so that people can oh. Let's see here. Give me a god fucking, you know what? Suck my cock. Fuck you. Yeah. I'm changing it. I am. I'm just gonna change it to lower, to be smaller though. So. There we go. Did that change it? Okay. Ooh. Now, here's a question. Would you rather be chapped or moist? I think I'd rather be moist because the thing about, like, where's Singer? I don't know. He's probably fucking playing fucking, I don't know what he's doing actually. I don't think he's actually been on. I think he's probably like so stressed with school. So, you know, I don't want to bother the guy too much. He's also probably sleeping. That's probably another thing he's doing. He likes to sleep. You want me to be, you know, how come people hate the word moist though? What is wrong with that? What's wrong with the word? What's wrong with being moist? I like being moist. I would rather be that than fucking chapped. Because have you ever had a chapped ass? No. Well, I guess you don't really want a moist ass though either. Let me just give you a word of advice. Don't shave your ass whole. Don't shave your ass. Because you're going to have chafing. And if you have chafing, it's not good. You don't want to have a chafed ass. Now, when I worked for a little company, a grocery retail store that starts with a T and looks like has a bullseye in it, if you catch my drift. I, for some reason, just had such a, you know, there's a lot of walking around when you work at, I'm just going to call it Target. Fuck it. When you work at Target, there's a lot of walking around, and I fucking just had the most chapped asshole. Not even chapped. I had chafing. Chafing. You know, because think about it. Your skin is just rubbing together all day walking around. And I just had a really chafed asshole. And by the time I would get home and when I got in the shower to wash my ass, it burned. Because the skin was raw. So, now you know something about me. Now you tell me something. Oh, Isabel said, yeah, don't shave it. Just use hair. Just use hair. Don't wax it either. Just use Nair. Use Nair. Now, Nair, if you're unfamiliar with that, is, it's this ointment you put on that burns off the hair, pretty much. Now, I had to put Desitin Creamy in my asshole because this helps with rashes. Now, let me just go ahead and show that. Desitin Creamy. I use Desitin Creamy in my boyfriend's asshole, and he never complains. So that's cool. Anyways, if you're just joining the stream, thank you. What the fuck is wrong with you? So we just got the Kuva Drak Goon. That sounds racist. Sorry about that. How do you pronounce that? Dragoon. I got the Dragoon. I'm just gonna call it the Kuva Dragon. So we're gonna go to commercial break. Nah, I'm just kidding. Just had to take a little break there. Don't use an air on the vag or close to the innards. You will die. Yeah, that sounds like. Now I had a friend in middle school, and I remember it was recess time, and I don't know why. I really can't remember the full context of this, but she came up to me and she's like, "I have icy hot on my vagina right now." I was like, I was like, wait, why? What's wrong? But for some reason, she just had icy hot on her vagina. And she was like, yeah, it was really nice at first because it was cooling, and now it's just hot. And it's weird. So, don't use Dr. Bronner's on your balls or vag either. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. Dr. Bronner's on your balls or... What's Dr. Bronner's? Actually, I've heard of Dr. Bronner's, but Dr. Boner's? Let's look that up. We got Dr. Boner. Dr. Bronner's. It's soap. Oh. Peppermint. You gotta dilute that shit with water. Now, also another word of advice, guys. Do not jerk off with soap. Don't jerk off with soap. Do not, like... Say you're in the shower with your partner and your partner wants to jerk you. Do not, for the love of God, use soap. I love how these middle school girls gave you all the info. Yeah, middle school, I don't think, people are learning. People are learning. Yeah. I gotta have sex with my cat real quick. I'm sorry. He's running around being all crazy. I've been letting him play with some toys that are automatic. And by automatic, I mean the auto suck masturbator. So I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Hey, this is gonna be a video for Kate McKinnon. Hi, I don't live anywhere close to New York, but this is just gonna be a video to you, for you, to let you know that I think you're a real special and cool and unique human being, and I was just wondering. I know you're not lesbian. I know you're lesbian, but if you wanted to give it a shot, I'll be there for you. First one in line. My penis isn't very big, but so it probably won't be very much different in that department. I don't think it works that way. All right, just forget about it. Have a good rest of your day. Now, that was me professing my, did you know that Kate McKinnon is a lesbian? And Ivy Isabel, if you're watching, I want to just apologize. I'm just kidding. Now, here's the thing. We just got our Kuva weapon. Now, you're going to hear some things you wish you didn't. Because now what we got to do is we're going to have to go fucking spend... I found out how much time it takes for me to farm out a Kuva weapon. And it takes about 3 hours. So, we're in it for the long haul. I would love to get at least 2 done today. Is that going to happen? Probably fucking not. But guess what? If we can get 1, fuck my ass. And here's the thing about Wisp, guys. I know for the viewers, you want to look at this. I get it. I'm kind of sick of looking at it. So, we're going to change that. Because I just don't. It's a little distracting. This is nice, though. It's floaty. But also, maybe the skin could be a little bit different. And the reason I'm using this one here... Oh, Jesus. You know what? Maybe we'll just use a different one. Let's actually try... I love Baruch. This is a sick fucking... This is a sick frame. If you guys have never used Baruch, it's a very good one. His weaknesses are radiation and that. Okay. Isabel is upset. No, but Isabel, look at this. It's a little ridiculous. Listen, I wasn't the one who did it. People made me people made me do this. The boys made me do this. It's not my fault. I'm sorry. They wanted to look at it. I wanted to play dudes. I wanted to hang out with the boys. And I wanted to suck a fart out of the ass. Okay?
Suck a fart out of my ass!
Bark Bark Online, are you there? Sir? Bark Bark? Bark Bark, if you're there, please give me a shout out. Bark Bark, okay, check this out. You reminded me of this. Because you told me about this, and I want to just say that I went deep into the internet, and I even downloaded a browser to look at Brazers in order to have Flash, because nothing supports Flash anymore. Okay, so I had to find something to do. I have to find the quote, but check this out.
I should buy a boat!
No, that wasn't it. Give me a fucking minute. That wasn't it either.
Peanut butter! And I hate nuts in my peanut
not
butter.
That's not it.
I learned how to swim today, but I can't find the pool. Where is it?
That's it. Let me play it one more time.
I learned how to swim today, but I can't find the pool. Where is it?
Now that quote right there, I said that all fucking throughout, like, pretty much all throughout my high school career, and I stopped saying it. I don't know what changed. Maybe I got depressed. You don't even know what it is, and that's so funny because the next time here's the thing. Well, let me explain what it is actually. It's there was this thing called Knox Corners on YouTube back in the day. And Knox Corner, he had these blue wieners. No, let me actually show a picture, because if you are old and you were on the internet, this is he made these like blue animated stop motion videos, and it was these blue guys, and he made like these videos, just like short skits of these guys. But something else he did, remember this is back in the day of YouTube, so there wasn't anything, you couldn't really get like copyright struck or anything. So what he would do is he would do dubs of like The Matrix. And okay, when you were a kid and maybe you were like bored, right, of watching TV, but you guys are all hanging out with your friends, you muted the TV and you would just start making up voices with your friends and, like, you know, imitating the show or whatever you're watching. So that's what he did with The Matrix. And one of the things is they're all sitting around, it's that scene in The Matrix where they're eating that weird like cream of wheat looking shit, and they're just like, I don't know, like,
It's your yogurt.
that's one of the quotes of the guy like handing like that cream of wheat looking shit in The Matrix, and he's like, yogurt, 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 it's not my yogurt, it's your yogurt. So, yeah, long time ago I probably showed that to you. Let me actually play the full one. I didn't end up putting in... there we go. It's going to be loud here in a minute, probably. Takes a while for VLC to pop up here.
Yogurt, it's not my yogurt, it's your yogurt.
That was probably a little bit quiet, but that's the quote there of yogurt. That's why I love yogurt. And if you're bored ever, I want you to go ahead and turn off safe search in Google Images and just look up yogurt dick guy, and you'll see a picture of a very handsome man with yogurt, and that's about it. Nothing else to see there. No, but yeah, so I got some new quotes here. That's about it, pretty much. I think that's, I just reorganized some things with my soundboard.
I bought yogurt!
It's your yogurt.
I got bored, sir.
I should buy a boat!
I learned how to swim today, but I can't find the pool. Where is it?
And I hate nuts in my peanut butter.
Now I lick your asshole.
The peanut butter!
Blast that ass.
Oh, slap my gooch. Oh, shit.
Suck a fart out of my ass!
So please suck a fart out of my ass, and I would love you forever. No, it's a toaster. Now that's a name that sounds very much familiar. What we're gonna be doing is just farming out this fucking shit, and yeah. Oh, this is not a good weapon for what I did, huh? Shit. I just got a fucking pee-pee. Yeah, so that was my day. That's cool. I don't know what else I want to do in this case. So you have to fill out these Requiem Murmur things here, and you get those by killing these red iconed things. And every single time you fill this up, it lets you know what you need in order to kill the Kuva. This is probably really confusing to people who do not understand this game, but yeah. I can show you in a little bit here. It's gonna fucking take a long time though to do this for sure, and I did not bring a good weapon either, so it's gonna be a struggle. But that's cool. I really wish it didn't take so long. It's like they kind of knew what they were doing when they made this system. That's like, yeah, let's just do something that's gonna take up a shitload of time for them to like work on. That's like, great, thanks. Way to fuck me in the asshole. Way to suck my dick. Yeah. Gotta think about some of the other... Some of the first YouTube videos I've ever seen. There was a guy named Frederick Fox. God, that guy had some great videos back in the day. Very memeable. He honestly gave the format. YouTube would not be the thing it was with it. It would not without it would not be what you got when you and so bad you could do anything. That's a YouTube video I always think about. That's a classic. Is that kid getting an interview and he's like having that stuttering problem. And he's like, and then you wish and then you think and then you could just do anything. I love that kid. It's a cute kid. I think that video is probably copywritten at that point, or else I would play it, but... Dude, I hate this fucking... Also, I do not understand... If anyone out there understands how Baruch works, the frame, do you need to have that mod adaptation in order for his, like, damage resistance thing to work? Or, because, like, I know that if you have your restraint all the way... Oh, you can't see because it's blocked by this shit, but... If you have your restraint down, you, hold on, can I move this shit? Fuck me. I'm gonna fucking die. It's weird because sometimes it'll, like, you won't get hurt, but then sometimes you will. Like, you can see my health in the top right corner. Like, it's going down, but sometimes it's not. I just don't get it, so... And then, like, I should probably, like, just watch a video, but then I'm like, well, do I care? No, just play the game. Fuck it. And see, this is why I usually play Wisp, because a Wisp has an ability where you just press her 2 ability and she just becomes invulnerable for like a couple of seconds, and it actually is like really convenient and really nice. I also realize that I do not have the best weapon on right now, and that's gonna make this farm a lot harder. Now, something recently is I did make the old girlfriend play, I made her play Warframe. And actually, to both my surprisement and her surprise, she actually enjoyed it very much. At least, she told me she did. And, but something that's weird to think about is if you have never played on a computer before, you probably don't really know how to do WASD controls. And what was weird is that when she played it, she easily did WASD controls. Like, she picked it up pretty easily. I mean, you know, she's a little stiff, but that, you know, it's not an easy thing to, like, compared to a controller. I think that's pretty, like, easy to kind of master. You just move a joystick and that's how you move, whereas like a keyboard, it's kind of like a weird thing. And yeah, see, she says it's very fun, but like I don't know, like, because I remember I've tried to make other people who never played on the key, like actually, wait, who was that? I think it was my sister's husband. It was him or another guy. It was some other dude, but I was like, okay, so WASD is how you move. Like, think about like the arrow keys. You have an up, you have a down. You know, W is up, S is down, A is left, you know, D is right. And they like didn't get it. They like they didn't know how to like do it and operate it. And yeah, it's just weird because when I think about a keyboard, it's like so second nature to me. Like, I just fucking, when I put my hands on a keyboard, I naturally, instinctively put it down on WASD. My hands fall onto the mouse, left and like index finger on the left, right or middle finger on the right to like shoot and aim, and then my 3 fingers, my index finger on my left hand and my middle finger on my left, my ring finger, all go WASD. And it's just so funny how that, like, that's not like a thing for everyone. And I remember, oh my god, I remember in elementary school, it's like, I'd already been using a computer pretty much like since I was like 2, pretty much. I mean, my older brother and sister and dad definitely didn't want me on the computer because I was like gonna fuck it up. But I mean, I would still when they're like in the shower and shit at Ram Ranch, I would like sneak in there and like go fuck with the computer. But like I would definitely just like type away on the keyboard and act like I was a business guy. But so I got pretty familiar with how to use a keyboard because and then also before I was like in 1st grade, my brother had already kind of been a gamer on a computer, you know, playing like things like Doom or like Quake. And then so by the time I was in elementary school and we had to learn how to use a keyboard, they teach you, I think it's like, actually, if you have a keyboard and if you touch your J key, there's like a little like riveted little like thing there's like a little nub, and if you feel that, that's because that's where your hands are actually supposed to like go. They're supposed to line across. Let's see here, there's one on the F key and there's one on the J key, and they're supposed to all align. Like, your hands are all supposed to go in the middle, and I think your middle finger is supposed to go, your right hand is supposed to go on the J and your middle finger on the F key, and you're supposed to like, all 4 of your fingers are supposed to rest on that middle shit there, and so that way you can easily move to each key that you need to. But like, I was like, I don't fucking need to learn this. I already know how to type really fast. And so I remember like getting mad at the teacher because she was like trying to teach me and she was like forcing me to learn that way. And I was like, no, I already know what to do. Fuck you. Oh man, that lady hated me. She gave me the dirtiest look. I remember that look. But fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Open up my cheeks.
Yeah. Open up my cheeks and take a shit. But anyways, so WASD controls for moving in a game. It's weird how that's like so second nature. It's just been doing it for so long. But no, she picked up on it pretty easily, and I don't know. It's like you know when like an old person is holding their phone and they like it's so funny. An old person, they'll always pick up their phone, right? And they'll go like this. You know, they'll do this thing like what's on it? He did what to my penis? What is this? You know, and then it's like, and then when they don't hold the phone. Hold on, how the fuck do I do this? They don't hold the phone and like text like this. No, they don't like do fast like this shit. This is what they do. They have it with two hands and they go. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? Why are you doing like this? Well, like, what the fuck is it? Is it the thing from the 2001 Space Odyssey? The, like, fucking monolith? What the fuck are you doing? Suck my dick.
I want you to fucking smell
And I hate touching my peanut butter.
Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's just funny. It's just both my parents do that. I don't know why I'm so I'm not mad at them or anything. I love them, but I just thought that was funny. Listen, I'm bored, so I'm gonna play a couple fart noises. Sorry. I spilled chocolate milk there. Yeah, I'm sick of Baruch. I don't like playing him. So we're going to go back over to Wisp. I'm sorry. I can't. The ass is just there and it's just going to be there. But it's officially 8 o'clock here. We're going to go back to the Kuva Czar. Because I do love this weapon a lot. Even though it's a pretty basic bitch meta weapon at this point. I do enjoy it. So, it's going to be easier to farm out this fucking thing here. Yeah, I don't want to do excavation. I hate excavation. No! Oh my god, I almost fucking did. I want you to fucking smell this. Rescue. There we go. That's a fast one. Fast and hard and trimmed and wet. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna suck that dick.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations.
Oh, now I saw a movie recently. It's actually a newer movie, which is weird because I feel like I'm never watching new movies. But this game, or not game. Hold on. Also, real quick, let me just show you about this frame. I don't mean to change subject. Now, if you press the 2 ability fast enough, you see how in the top right corner, those numbers, they go gray. So right now they're gray. Right now they're purple and red. When they're going gray, that means I'm immune to things real quick. And if I could just keep spamming that, I can just be like immune the entire time. So it's pretty cool. It's a very cool frame. This is a very cool frame that I'm playing because of that capability. That's why I like it. But it's really good for farming the shit like this. And I'm probably still going to die just because I'm bad at the game. But It's funny. Do you really think this game is something that you like have to be good at? 'Cause I don't really think of it like that. I think this game is honestly, it's a PvE game. It's kind of like easy. It's not easy, but I guess it's easy. It's really, this game is about how much time you want to spend in it. Not really whether or not it's challenging. It can be challenging, but that's only if you maybe don't have enough people you're playing with, you don't have a group, or maybe you you like getting it in the ass. And if you do, good for you. I like yogurt. I love yogurt. That Chipotle just really fucked me up. I probably should not have ate that entire thing. You know what's funny, when I went and got the Chipotle is that something I love is when they break them, like the Chipotle, like kind of burrito kind of like breaks. Cuz that means I stuffed it real good. When I go to Chipotle, I get not just meat, you know, I also get the veggies in there too, and I kind of piss them off. I like to go into Chipotle and kind of piss them off a little bit. I like to make their job a little bit bad, because you know what? I work at a similar job and I hate it, so I'm gonna make their life miserable. No, I'm not thinking that way. I just really like what I like. It's funny because I get mad at people for saying the same things, but no, I usually by the time they're done with my burrito, I ask for so many things in there that the thing is like ripping open. And I always tell the person who's like rolling the burrito, I'm like, hey, if it rips, it's okay. Like that means you did a good job, and I won't mind. You know, because that way, you know, I like a nice juicy burrito. Now here's a question: sour cream or no sour cream? Some people hate it. Some people love it. I fall in the category of I love it. I love cream. I've always my whole life enjoyed jizzy, creamy goodness, and I've loved God, you know, something that my dad just like hates when I order is that like grapes, what is it, sausage and biscuits, what the fuck is it called, gravy and biscuits, sausage and gravy and sausage, what the fuck is it called, sausage and gravy, sausage and gravy, sausage and mash, gravy, what the fuck is this thing? Sausage, gravy, biscuits? That sounds wrong. Isn't it called something else? Biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy! Biscuits and gravy. That thing, I fucking love that shit, but it's really jizzy. And, yeah, he's always just hated that I order that, because he's like, how do you eat that slop? But here's the thing. You know what? He's also fucking Jewish. So, everything in Jewish cuisine is, like, dry. Like, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love matzo ball. I got a little Judaism in me too. But, you know, sometimes you want a little biscuits and gravy. You know, sometimes you want a little cum. Sometimes you want ketchup with your fries. Sometimes you want a little ranch. Oh, that's another thing I love in terms of cream. Oh my God. I love ranch. I love jizz. God. I just love sucking and fucking and shitting and pissing. Farting, no shitting, no pissing, no lie, no farting, no acting, no up to no good. When a couple of guys started jizzing in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. Never mind. Now, Will Smith slapped a guy. You think Will Smith is doing okay? Do you think he's upset? I hope Will Smith is okay. I mean, I don't think I don't really care about him, but, you know, I can still feel bad for the guy. He just seems a little sad. Is this story? Moved over by Johnny and Amber. It really did. Jizz in the ass crack feels not so good. Well, that is just wonderful to know. Yeah. Now, Bark Bark, what did you think about the whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation? Or do you give a shit? Maybe you don't give a shit. I don't care, really. I mean, I care. I guess I care. You know what? Something I want to say about Johnny Depp, and like something I never really like. I never really thought about this before, but he actually is like a really crazy actor. Like he really does change himself. Like I watched Dark Shadows. I watched Dark Shadows, and then I watched that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, pretty much like back to back. And he is two different people in those movies. He is very different actors in those movies. He is like it's weird him in the Charlie in the Chocolate Factory because he's very like, he's like, oh, hi, you guys are weird. You know, he's acting really weird. But in like Dark Shadows, that's kind of like the more like Johnny Depp that you've come to like know. But I never really realized how much of like a different. Yeah, he's so weird in that role. He's such a different person in that role. But what did you guys say? Jizz in the ass crack feels not so good. Thank you for that. To be honest, I really don't care. I only saw memes from it. I was kind of interested in though. Yeah, I like the memes. That's pretty much about it. But it's funny. Charlie and Chocolate Factory is maybe my favorite role of him for how crazy he changes. And First World, where he's not either macho or emo. True. He's just kind of like weird. But like then it's weird like even him and like if we're going emo like Edward Scissorhands, like he does play like a good mute guy. And God, what was it? Oh, did you guys hear that they're coming out with a second Beetlejuice? Isn't that weird? And like, I know, like, do you think it's gonna be set in that house? In because like the first Beetlejuice is pretty much just set in that house. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. I kind of want to look up actually some information on that after this mission. I love that movie too, and I always think about it. You know what? Something I just wish it. If you actually go back and watch Beetlejuice, Michael Keaton, like Beetlejuice, the character itself, is not actually in that movie a lot. Like that character is like really only shows up in like maybe 3 scenes, 4 scenes maybe. Like he's not really throughout that movie a lot. And something I loved about there's a Broadway musical that I saw about Beetlejuice, and something I loved about that musical though, which is kind of funny because I don't really care for musicals, I'm gonna be honest with you. Something I loved about that, well, first of all, it's Broadway, so you know it's gonna be like amazing. But there's a lot of Beetlejuice in it, like a lot of like he's in almost every scene, which is like you don't really have that in the movie. Still love it though. Yes, I would love to watch that movie. I would love to watch that. I've kind of been on a weird Tim Burton kick, and it's weird because I was looking at his filmography, right? And like he's got like he doesn't actually have that many movies from like his first thing was well, pretty much his first like real big movie that he made was Beetlejuice, actually, if we look at it. But yeah, he really hasn't been in a lot of things, honestly. Or made a lot of things. I mean, he has. It's pretty extensive, but sorry, holy shit. Chipotle. I should stop overeating. I have a really bad being a filthy fat fucking American, I overeat. I think I overeat every single time I eat. Like, I really don't think that you're not. I don't know. I feel like everyone kind of eats. I feel like a majority of people. Maybe that's not true. Maybe not in America. But I feel like a majority of people eat to the point where they're like, I'm full and I'm satiated and I can stop eating. Me? I gotta eat until like I'm almost gonna throw up. And then I feel satisfied. And if I don't, then I gotta fucking pee-pee in my wiener. That probably made no sense. Let's do this mission. Fuck them. Actually, wait. Let's not do that mission. I wanted to look up, except for now I got this guy that I'm in my group, and I kind of want to keep him because he's kind of actually helping me out a lot. Alice in Wonderland is so good. You know, God, it's so weird to think about when I saw that movie. And it's weird because I don't even think I ever saw the second one. I think Johnny Depp gets unfortunately looked down upon as an actor because he always is cast typed as like this like wacky character. He always plays the weird wacky guy, and I think that's probably what he enjoys playing. But it's weird because he has a lot of variety. Like if you look at I've never seen the movie, but I've seen like little like snippets of him as an actor. But there's like that, I think it's called like Black Mass, but he's like a gangster in that movie. He's like fucking bald and shit. Like, you know, he can change himself pretty well. And another fucking actor, sorry, not related to Johnny Depp. Oh, what's his name? I gotta think about his name. He was in Leon the Professional, and he plays Dracula. Commissioner Gordon. Fuck, what is his name? What the fuck is his name? Christ Nolan. What is... Gary Oldman! Dude, the amount of different roles that are different from each other that this guy has played, nobody ever fucking talks about this actor. Nobody talks about... I mean, they do now, I think. I think he's gotten a lot more credit than he used to. But, dude, this guy... Oh, fuck. This guy's been fucking waiting for my dick the entire time. Yeah, Gary Oldman, that guy can really change himself. Like, it's actually insane how much that guy changes. There's a movie I always wanted to see, and I think actually Bark Online recommended it to me. Is it's with Keanu Reeves, and it's like Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's the name of the movie. Like, yeah, obviously Dracula was made by Bram Stoker or whatever the fuck stroked their cock, but yeah, that he makes. They made a. He's got like booby. They look like boobs. Look at this. His hair looks like boobs. I think his hair looks like boobs. I want to give a shout out to Gary Oldman. Or wait, is this Gary Oldman? Yeah, that's Gary Oldman. Yeah. I always wanted to see that movie though. My fucking eye fucking itches like fucking shit. But I always want to see it because it not only does it have Keanu Reeves and Gary Oldman, but it has fucking Winona Ryder in it, dude. Winona! What the fuck did you say here? Oh yeah, you would love that very 90s kind of Matrix-y production in a lot of parts. He's a fucking freak in that movie. He's fucking freaky in that movie. Yeah. You know, God, something I love about that 90s aesthetic is just how much everything reminds me of the Matrix. Because like, if you're watching movies in the late 90s, it's like really a turning point when like cinema, like cameras stopped being I mean, there was digital. Okay, so there's film, right? There's a film, like an actual film strip processing through a camera and recording onto a film strip, and that's how you have a movie. But then there's digital, right, where it's all just like binary code and digital forever. And that it's weird because when you look at the 90s cinema, you have that old look, like it almost kind of looks like a 70s movie or like a 80s movie. And then at some point in the 90s, you start seeing films that are made more like digitally, and it's weird, that transition. Like, I think Terminator 2 was a movie that I don't know if Terminator 2 actually was it digital? Oh man, that's 1991. No, that probably wasn't. That was probably still film. That's crazy. Sorry, I'm just looking at boobs on the Etch-a-Sketch. Actually, wait, no, it had to have been because they had special effects. Let me see. What was the first film? What was the first digital film? Was Wind Horse, shot in Tibet and Nepal in 1996. Holy shit. Wait, the first digitally filmed and post-produced feature film was Wind Horse, shot... What the fuck is this? There's not even a thing about it, is there? It's like an indie movie. Okay, in May 1999, George Lucas challenged the supremacy of movie-making medium for film for the first time by including footage filmed with high-definition digital cameras in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. The digital footage blended seamlessly with the footage shot on a film. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. So wait, are you telling me that The Matrix wasn't even... Man, I guess I got that wrong, huh? Holy shit. Filmed digitally or film? The first Matrix that was shot... Wait. Oh. Is... Oh. 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 Wait, I'm still confused whether or not they did. I don't think they did. That's crazy. I really would have thought that they did film that digitally, but I guess they didn't. Star Wars was the first one. Isn't that insane? That's crazy. That's weird. We learn something new every day. Fuck my ass and eat my shit. I don't give a fuck because I'm gonna suck that dick. I gotta take a piss, so I'll be right back. I wouldn't have expected that either for fucking... I mean, that makes sense because I know, like, that was the big deal with Star Wars. Like, that's why he waited so long to make those episodes, right? Because he wanted the technology to get improved and shit. But it's weird because, like, I don't understand, I guess, how you take a digital film... How do you take a movie like Terminator 2 and then, like, put digital CGI graphics on that? I don't fucking get it. Hey, Chefster, what's up, dude? Someone, how are you doing? Stop by real quick. Not staying long. Gotta sleep. Chester, good luck at your fucking job. Flipping those foods into those fat fuckers' mouths. Good luck. But I'm doing good. I'm farming Kuva weapons. And I'm kissing my dad on the lips. So I'm glad you could stop by even just for a little bit. Yeah, I hope you make some nice fucking Michelin star meals for people who... Hey, they probably don't appreciate you like I appreciate you. What? Ooh, so what percentage did you get your Kuvazar at? Because if we look at... how do I look at that? If you know what percentage your shit got. Oh, you just started it. Oh, 46. Dude, nice. That's actually pretty good. Now, there's a way to actually look up. There's like this, there's this thing to look up how many more you need. And if you have to go, don't worry about it. But there's like this chart that tells you how many more things that you need for your Kuvas are. Like how many more times you have to do it in order to like max it out to 60%. You probably didn't want heat on there, honestly. Let me actually see here. Heat is not terrible, but like it's not the best. Let's actually look that up. I mean, I have toxin on mine, I know, but I think there are some. This is what I do. Okay, uh-oh. Well, not all is lost. I mean, there is this heat build you could use, which probably isn't terrible. There's a couple of heat builds, but toxin is generally rated as the better element for the Kuvazar. But the thing is if you want that weapon all the way upgraded, you're gonna have to farm it out again. And then what you do is you do this thing called Valiant. Here, you go to like upgrade actions, and if you have another Kuvazar that you farmed out and that one has toxin, you press this thing here, this like gun looking thing right here, and then that combines them and it lets you choose which element you want. So say you have heat but you don't want heat and you want toxin, you can change it to toxin, and it upgrades your weapon too. So I don't know what that chart is though. Kuva weapons. I say you could fuck around, like you could level it all the way up to what you want, and then try out on that tier list the build for heat. Check out if you like that build, and if you want to try and get it stronger, you could do it. Yeah, level 40 is the max you can get it to, but generally, if you don't care about mastery rank so much, you can just level up to like 32 or 34, and you can usually get all the builds that you want. Like the only reason I'm getting them to 40 is so that I can level up my mastery rank, but people usually don't really care. They just kind of get it up to 30 and I think just format it and leave it be or whatever. Oh, here, this is it. So yours is at like 45, so that means you'd have to do 3 more fusions to get it up to like 60%. So if you combine them, you only get 1 level. You don't get a level from it. That percentage that shows, it's really confusing to explain. But so like my weapon here, my weapon here, if you look Cog Ha Kuvazar, 56.7%. So it's a 56. Its innate elemental bonus damage is 56.7% for toxin. So if I were to get another Kuvazar weapon and do a Valiant fusion and combine them, it would go up to 60% because I only have, according to this chart, I only have to do 1 more fusions in order for it to go up to 60%, if that makes sense. It's really annoying. So like yours, because it's at 45, you would have to get potentially 3 more of the weapons, 3 more of the same kind of weapon to bump it up to 60%. But some weapons are higher. Like sometimes you can get like a 58% weapon and it'll actually bump this up higher to like 54, and then you only have to do 1 more. So yeah, 45 is very good. Sometimes, like I have a pistol that started at 25%, so that means that I have to farm out that weapon 10 more fucking times. Yeah, no fucking thank you. Unless for some reason they change the meta and make that weapon like 1,000 times more amazing than it ever has been, I'm not gonna fucking spend the time doing that. Cause fuck you, DE or what, digital gooch. What'd you say here? Burn ass, welcome. Slap my gooch. Where's the fucking? How do I find it?
I learned how to swim today, but I can't find the pool.
That's
Where is it?
That.
Blast that ass.
Now I lick your asshole.
Oh, slap my gooch. Oh,
There we
shit.
go.
Oh, slap my gooch.
That took me a long time to find that. Yeah, Burnass, what's up, man? Did you just fucking wake up, you fucker? You sleepy bitch. No, yeah, so, but currently what I'm doing is just, yeah, Kuva shit. I am gonna have to label those keys. Unfortunately, I did actually do that before I labeled the keyboard where I have all the sound effects on, and even then I still couldn't, because when I'm streaming, I can't look over and like look at the fucking, you know, I can't look over and be like, oh, okay, this one's lick my asshole. This one's me falling and you know, breaking shit. This is me saying scared and farting into the mic. You know, I can't. I just fucking burped. I can't fucking find all that shit. But I don't fucking know. Burnt ass. No. So let's farm this shit. I think I'm just gonna do Rhino and be lazy about. Actually, let me see. I might have some defense missions that I want some Vauban ass for. Now, word of advice: if you are farming your Kuva shit, I recommend not killing your Kuva Lich while you're going out and farming it, because they'll level up each time you fuck up. Wait, what the fuck? I'm gonna get you a wacky new MIDI controller for birthday, and you can be like DJ Disc Jockey. You know, actually, I would love that. Something I would love to do also, Bark, is something I love that DJ Disc Jockey does is when he's talking, he's like, all of a sudden he does like a voice changer, and I would love to figure that shit out. Cause already I can change the sound effects to make them lower. But
Yo, man, you sure you don't gotta take a shit?
you know, I could afford to make that a little bit more. Reach the void portal. Yeah, so you have to get all the Requiem mods and then do that. Yeah, it's really fucking annoying to do that. But that's why. But if you're fucking any way to know the pattern before you stab, or is it always random? It is always random. It's just trial and error. That's how they fuck in the ass, and that's why it takes me 3 hours to do one of these things. Actually, since I'm fucking around and been streaming, when I was just playing this like throughout the week, I was kind of just fucking around. Sorry, I just had a brain fart. When I was just fucking around playing this, it took me about 3 hours is how long it took me to do one Kuva thing. So it's probably going to take me longer just because I'm streaming and fucking around. But yeah, I'm hoping around generally 3 hours to do a Kuva. Get a Kuva weapon. That's a synth. No, a MIDI. So pretty much Oh, if you're talking about the voice changer, I guess it would be a synthesizer. What I would probably do, though, is figure out a way to hook up my sound card through my, through the program I use. Or not my sound card, my sound, like, input thing. But, like, my mic is plugged in right now through, like, an external sound driver. And I would need to plug that into the program I use, which is probably Fruity Loops, and then like. But the nice thing about like the guy that we're talking about, DJ Disc Jockey, is that he actually has like an external device that you can use to like manipulate your voice. So, but I guess that would be some type of like vocoder, like synthesizer. I don't know. You can also buy those kind of like things and then program them, I think, set up. But Bark Online is like the audio guy. He knows what he's doing. He's gone to ITT Technical Institute, and he put Dustin and Creamy in his boyfriend's asshole. So isn't that right, Bark? Open up my cheeks.
Shit.
I wasn't angry. Don't worry about it. But yeah. Destin Creamy. Now I'm playing Destiny with the boys. Destin. Did you apply for partner? No, I didn't. So I still actually would need to I need to stream another day if I'm gonna go the whole long yard. But I'm just kind of enjoying my once a week streams, and I'm gonna let the channel grow maybe a little bit more before I really go a little bit harder in the paint with streaming. I don't know. I am actually really enjoying where my life is at right now, so I'm kind of just holding on to it, basking in the glory, and maybe when I'm feeling like I need to do more with the stream, that's probably when I'll do it. But I don't know. I don't have a good timeline for that time just yet. I think though for Thursdays, I wouldn't mind trying to stream earlier. Like I streamed, like I always set it to be 8:30 p.m. is when I like am gonna go live, but I started streaming today at like 6:30, 7. Shifter said, "Don't rush it, man. I got burned out and didn't know what to stream. Just enjoy it and everything else will follow." Yeah, you know, and that is the mindset, especially when it comes to like, I mean, streaming isn't the most creative thing to do. Like, I mean, I could like, you know, be editing a video or like making a movie or something, or like, you know, working on a YouTube channel. But I feel like when I am streaming, I'm getting a little bit more in touch with my creative side. Just being able to make like stupid assets, like, you know, shit like Ray Liotta coming in and flipping a cigarette into his mouth. And like just animating his mouth moving was like just like a fun, because it feels like I'm doing it for myself and like to have fun. And part of the appeal, what got me into video editing and like film in general, was like not really for anyone else except for me and my friends. It was like making stuff for like my friends to laugh at, and that I think is a really hard thing to get. That's a hard thing to like keep, because when I went to school for film and then eventually like was doing it for work, God, it fucking sucked. It just fucking, it like didn't feel fun. It wasn't fun. Fucking, it was like it became a job. So streaming kind of is like getting me more in touch with like, oh, this is why I do like film and stuff. This is why I do like editing. This is why I actually enjoy this career of work. I don't know. Yeah, and like, okay, so my mindset was, I'm gaming anyways, why not have two people watch me and talk to them? It made gaming more fun for me. Yeah, and then Isabel says, I like the streams entertaining and not forced. You're just being yourself. That's that. I think that's important. I mean, and then like, you know, if it does grow and it's something I can potentially, I don't know, not even like, I don't like to say turn a profit, but just like live decently, or like, I don't even know, like if this could even become like a minimum wage job, like that's sick. But definitely not the goal. The goal really is just to have like conversation always going and just people always chatting and talking. And I feel like if I could just have like 15 plus concurrent viewers, that would be like the dream. That'd be sick. That'd be like twisty disty. I don't know. It'd be fun. It'd be cool. I just want to have fun. I'm all about the id. I'm all about Sigmund Freud's id. Actually, what is that shit? Does anyone remember? It's like, id is like... Chefster said, yep, that's what drew me towards this community. Is it's inviting to be yourself. Love it here. Hey, Chefster, gotta love it, man. I hope you fucking make some custard with love. Actually, you know what, real quick, Chefster, what's the desserts you got going on over there? Because, you know, I get it. Everyone likes their, like, savory meals and everything, but guess what? I'm fat, and I like sugar in my fucking mouth. So what the fuck? What kind of desserts are you making over there? You seem, if it's a Michelin place... I'm always thinking they got that creme brulee, and if you guys are at home or not familiar with it, what a creme brulee is, actually, maybe I don't even know what the fuck a creme brulee is, but all I know is they take the heat torch to it, and they burn the shit out of that thing. So, I guess I could, oh, it's a vanilla cream, it's like a custard, right? And then they like Dude, I knew it! They do it. Okay, what did he say? Creme brulee, tart. I know what a tart... I gotta look that up. Ooh. Oh my god. Wow. Is it weird that I kind of want to stick my dick in that? Like, especially this one. Do you think I'd hurt myself? Wow. That's nice. That's good looking. Just kidding. I would not have sex with that. Now, what I would have sex with, though, is a donut. I would put that in the microwave, and I'd have sex with that thing. A chocolate ball with vanilla mousse inside. You burn the chocolate bar so it breaks open and reveals the vanilla mousse. Holy shit. Dude, that sounds awesome. Man, I gotta go to a lemon parfait. I love a lemon parfait. Oh my god. Ooh. God, this looks great. Now, this one looks like a lemon lime parfait. Look at this one. Do you serve it in this fancy cup like this, too? Also, maybe you don't want to talk about your job right now. Is that making you annoyed? Maybe you don't want to talk about your job. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's not every day you get to talk to a fancy cook. Dude, look at this thing. Oh, man. No, that's shit garnish. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Man, you should post some pictures on the Discord ever if you're bored. Post